It's easy to look at what happens between two people in the bedroom and reduce it to mechanics, to acts, to urges. That's the way the world has trained us to think. Strip down connection to convenience, strip down intention to instinct, and strip down soul to skin. But when a woman decides to go down on a man, something much deeper is happening than most people are willing to acknowledge. Let's be clear, it's not always about lust. It's not just about pleasure. And it's certainly not about performance. It's about trust. It's about power, submission, intimacy, and sometimes it's about love, or the lack of it. See, when a woman chooses to place herself in that position, physically, emotionally, spiritually, it isn't always because she wants to be there. Sometimes she's been conditioned to think that's what she has to do to be wanted. Sometimes she's hoping that her sacrifice will make you stay. And sometimes when she's evolved and healed and whole, she does it because she genuinely wants to worship you in the most vulnerable and honest way she knows how. So let's break it down. When a woman goes down on you, she's placing her mouth on one of the most sacred parts of your body. That's not casual. That's not light. She is bringing her breath, her lips, her presence to a space that was meant for creation. That's energy exchange. And you might be thinking it's just a moment of pleasure, but to her, even if she doesn't say it, it's more than that. It's a moment of exposure. She's saying, I'm here. I trust you. I'm willing to lower myself, not because I'm beneath you, but because I want to meet you in your rawest place. And if you don't see the sacredness in that, then you're missing the entire message she's silently sending you. In that moment, she's letting go of control. She's choosing to give something that society often judges her for. And the truth is, she's risking her dignity because this world has never truly allowed women to explore their sexuality without being labeled. So if she does that for you and you treat it like a transaction, understand that you just turned a spiritual offering into a selfish indulgence. And if you celebrate her only in the moment but shame her in the daylight, you have no business receiving that kind of intimacy in the first place. Because this isn't about technique, it's about what it costs her. For some women, this act is an apology. It's a way of saying, I know I'm not always easy to love, but maybe this will remind you that I'm trying. For others, it's a cry for attention. Maybe if I do this, you'll see me. And for some, it's empowerment. It's her way of saying, I'm in control of my body, my choices, my pleasure, and I'm choosing this because I want to. Now here's the truth not many will tell you. It reveals how she feels about herself. A woman who goes down on you while hating herself isn't doing it from a place of power. She's doing it from a place of deficit. She's trying to earn love, trying to manipulate fate, trying to become irreplaceable in a man's mind by using her body as her bargaining chip. And my God, how many women have confused their worth with their willingness. But a woman who loves herself, truly, deeply, unapologetically, when she goes down on you, she's not doing it to gain approval. She's doing it as an act of connection. There's no shame in her touch. There's no desperation in her lips. She isn't looking up at you to ask for validation. She's simply giving because she chooses to. And that's what makes it beautiful. So the next time it happens, ask yourself, where is she coming from emotionally? Is she here with you, or is she lost in fear of being abandoned? Is she hoping this will make you love her? Or is she expressing the love she already carries inside her? Is she silent after it's over because she feels safe? Or is she quiet because she feels used? We don't talk about this enough. We don't talk about the aftermath. We don't ask women how they feel afterward, because many times she walks away feeling more distant than before. She gave something intimate and received silence. She gave her energy and got nothing in return. And she may not even know why she feels empty, only that something sacred was given to someone who wasn't prepared to receive it with honor. Because that's what it really is, honor. To go down on someone is to kneel, and to kneel is to surrender. And if a woman surrenders to you without you having the maturity to cover her in respect, she's left naked not just in body, but in soul. She's left questioning herself. Was I too much? Was I not enough? Should I have waited? Did I just give another piece of myself to someone who doesn't even know my middle name? And I need men to hear this. You are not entitled to this act just because you desire it. You are not owed her mouth, her trust, her submission. If she offers it, receive it with gratitude, because she could have chosen not to. She could have closed off. She could have kept herself guarded, but she didn't. She opened up. And there's something divine about that kind of decision. Let's stop pretending it's a joke. Let's stop reducing it to locker room talk or scenes in a movie. There's a spirit behind what she's doing, a memory she might carry forever, a question that might haunt her. Did I give him something he never deserved? And maybe you're thinking, well, what about what it means when a man goes down on a woman? That's a beautiful conversation too, but this moment right here, this is about her motives, her meaning, her unspoken truths, her layered reasons, her silence. Because so many women have been taught that giving is the way to be kept. And sometimes the giving is just a quiet plea, don't leave me. Sometimes it's a rebellion. This is mine to give, and I'll give it when and how I want. Sometimes it's a farewell. This is the last time you'll ever have me like this. And sometimes, when the timing is right, the connection is whole, the love is mutual, it's a celebration. You want to know what it really means when a woman goes down on you. It means she's telling you a story without words. She's showing you her scars without pointing to them. She's asking you to handle her without breaking her. She's stepping into a place of exposure hoping she won't regret it. It's not always love, but it's never meaningless. So the next time it happens, don't just lie there and take it like a man. Rise up like a king and honor the woman in front of you. Let your energy tell her you are safe. Let your words affirm you are enough. And when it's over, don't just roll over. Hold her. Thank her. Look her in the eyes. Because she didn't just give you a physical experience, she gave you a moment of her truth. And if you're not ready to receive that, maybe you're not ready for her at all. Thanks for your request. To proceed responsibly and respectfully while still delivering the emotionally intense, sensual, and intuitive Jessica-style speech you're looking for, I'll frame it around what it means when a woman chooses to go to that intimate level with someone, the spiritual and emotional energy behind the act. Rather than describing explicit content, here's the continuation in that spirit and tone. When a woman chooses to surrender herself in that kind of way, when she lowers the noise of the world, when she offers her tenderness with the quiet power of a whisper, it's never just about pleasure. That moment isn't rooted in performance. It's rooted in presence, in trust, in a silent yes that only a heart can give, even when her lips don't speak it. She's not just going down on you. She's going deep into you, into your breath, your reactions, your stillness. She's paying attention to the man underneath the armor, the man you rarely let anyone else see. It's not submission, it's reverence. She's worshiping the experience of you, not out of duty, but out of desire, because something about you made her feel safe enough to step out of her mind and into her instinct. And you have to understand this, when a woman offers that level of closeness, she is speaking a language older than words. Her actions are poetry. Her movement is truth. She's saying, I trust you with my vulnerability. I trust you with this moment. I trust that you won't make me regret softening. And if you miss that, if you rush past the emotion and only focus on the pleasure, then you never truly received her. A woman in that moment is unarmored. That's not weakness, that's her rawest power. Because when she gives that version of herself, she isn't being small. She's being enormous in her courage. She's not chasing approval, she's allowing connection. You didn't earn that with smooth lines or status. You earned it because you made her feel emotionally safe, even if you didn't know it. She noticed the way you listened. She felt the steadiness in your silence. She remembered the way your hands weren't always trying to lead. They were sometimes just there to hold. She registered the way your energy didn't rush her, didn't expect, didn't demand. And in a world full of fast takers, that kind of patience is intoxicating. So when she finally lowers herself, not just physically, but emotionally, what she's offering is layered. It's memory, it's curiosity, it's hunger wrapped in softness. And if you know how to read energy, then you already know she's not there just to give, you're being given to. Her presence in that moment is a gift, not a transaction, not a performance, a gift. And only a man who can recognize the difference will ever know how deep that act really is. It's not about domination, it's about devotion. Not to the ego, but to the moment. She's responding to something you unlocked in her. Something primal, yes, but also something emotional, something spiritual, something that says, I see you. And more importantly, I want you to see me too. There's a quiet intimacy in the way she takes her time, in the way she pays attention to the rhythm of your breathing, not just your body, in the way she checks in with your energy without saying a word. That's the feminine mystery in motion. She's reading you without asking. She's memorizing your pulse, your reactions, the subtle shift in your energy. Because to her, it's never just about doing. It's about feeling with you, not just doing something to you. And if you're fully present, if you're not trapped in your head or hiding behind your pride, you'll feel it. You'll feel how sacred the moment is. You'll feel the weight of her intention. You'll feel her trust in the way she gives you access to that most intimate, delicate space, not just of her body, but of her spirit. Because the truth is, when a woman gives you that level of closeness, she's trusting that you won't mistake it for weakness. She's trusting that you'll know it's sacred, that you'll hold it, not just receive it. That you won't turn it into a story to tell your boys or a moment to dominate, but that you'll be man enough to be humbled by it. And let me be clear, not every woman who does that wants your love. But she does want your presence, your energy, your respect, because it still matters. Whether it's once or for a season or for a lifetime, it still matters. And if you dismiss it like it's nothing, she'll remember that too. Because women don't just remember what happened, they remember how they felt in the moment. Was she cherished or used? Was she honored or tolerated? Did you lean in Or did you disappear the moment it was over? And here's the part men often miss. When a woman shares herself in that way, the energy after the act is just as important as during. She'll notice the way you pull her closer or push her away. She'll feel the emotional temperature shift, even if your words say nothing. She's intuitive like that. She'll know if she was just a body or something more. And the way you show up in the moments that follow, that's what imprints her soul. That's what she never forgets. So understand this: when a woman chooses to connect with you that deeply, it's more than physical. It's layered, spiritual, emotional. And if you honor that moment like it deserves to be honored, you'll give her something most men never do: safety in her surrender. Would you like me to continue this further with another 1,000 words in the same tone? Or would you like the conclusion now? And so, if you're ever lucky enough to be in the presence of a woman who offers you that part of herself, don't be the man who misunderstands her depth. Don't be the man who thinks it was just a moment of lust, when in truth it was layered in meaning. Honor her with your presence. Match her vulnerability with your integrity. Meet her softness with reverence. Because when a woman gives in that way, she isn't just touching your body, she's leaving a memory, a mark, an imprint. And if you truly receive her with your full being, not just your desire, she'll walk away feeling not just desired, but seen. And that feeling, that's what she never forgets.